Hey guys, this is Eli G. Sorry about that. This is Eli G Brown / Eli G Brony, and here is kind of a revamp to the Skopio set. I don't know the actual number, that number configuration that was in the title, but this is kind of a revamp to the Skopio. And I've kind of updated it to look more like the actual Skopio creature, not the vehicle that was based upon the creature. So, anyway, what I mostly did was, well, for one thing, I took out what's his name, Tellerus? Yeah, I took him out of there. Well, almost. I actually replaced a number of his parts with red parts to kind of blend in with, the Skopio set. Right here. And, well, basically in Bionicle Legend Reborn, you could see him on the Skopio's back, but he was actually added there, because without him, the Skopio looked just a bit bare. But he was added on as part of the Skopio's body, not as a driver. So I kind of had to keep him into the vehicle to make the Skopio not look so hollow. But it just did not make sense to me that what looked like a driver was part of the body. So I decided maybe I should actually put something else in to the creature to make it look more like it is actually part of the body. So what I did was, well, for one thing, I swapped out a lot of the yellow parts with red parts to blend in a bit more with the Skopio itself. And, well, here's how I did it. Pieces, obviously, switched out from yellow to red. They are there. You can see them. However, after I did the switching out, I also took out the head of Tellerus. I do plan on using that for a Hero Factory Hero mock in the future, but we'll get to that at a later time. So I took out the head, but without it, there would just be this ball joint there, and it looked kind of bare. I did try putting something else onto it, but it then looked like a driver again. I mean, it almost looks like a driver from right now, but I just decided to, well, here's the thing. I'm actually gonna show you how I did it. So if I take the hands out, take the legs out, and do this, right. This is how it's done. I actually put the body upside down so the ball joint would not be in the way. And I also decided, because of this, it would make the make the supposed arms a bit closer together. I mean, with it out here right now, it still looks like it could be a body or a character, but no head. So yeah, it does still look like it could be a driver, but with the same matching colors there, it doesn't look all that much like it could be an actual driver. And when I got finished doing this with the last bricklink order that I needed, that featured the parts that I would need to finish this, I kind of decided with the hands, I really don't like how they are on top of the handles. Because it just looked like, again, some hands just holding on to something, so I moved them to the bottom, like that. Also move the arms closer in, as you can see there. However, then with the whole thing with the cover, the body filler right there was still a huge gap right in this area, which is what I filled in next. So I'll actually show you what I did right there. So basically, this was how it was done. I used one of the red lift arms and then used these pieces and connected them together. Then used these Bow-Rock body pieces on that point. And I also, for a bit more, to give this more completeness, I put in a hand. This is not the same hand from the Bionicle series. This is the updated version that was introduced in Hero Factory. This was actually a result. This hand with 4 fingers and a thumb as opposed to 3, though if you count all the fingers, it would be 5 fingers, 4 fingers and a thumb. It was a result of a Bricklink error that a seller had made, and that I ordered 2 of the old Bionicle hands on Bricklink in the red color, but one of them turned out to be the Hero Factory style instead. So I had to order another hand from another seller. Right there. So, oh, there's something that I forgot to bring up. If I can get this out. Okay. I'm actually gonna take this out of the way. And then, what I actually did, if we can get closer, I actually also decided to give the Skopio actual eyes. And that's what I did. It was kind of a tricky challenge to figure out how to get these pieces to work inside of there. I did try to attach these pieces from the top rather than the bottom, but they got in the way of this, so I just had to rearrange some pieces to get it to work just fine. So I put 2 of the red Bow-Rock eyes together to form 1 eye, and that's how it works pretty well. So, well, I'm looking on camera. If you look real closely at it, you can see the actual face of the Skopio. Here are the eyes, the nose, the pinchers. But it can be real easy to tell in real life if you look good enough there. So that is about it. That is my updated version of the Skopio set. Again, I don't know the actual name for the Skopio. I know it was Skopio and then some numbers, which was supposed to depict a machine, but I decided to change things a bit to make it look more like the actual creature. So there you go. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again in my next video. I'll see you next time.